Good morning from America's newest woes, Galita or Televis. Today is January 29, 2017. Here's today's news. Advance, light years ahead, provided by MerriweatherA.Law, advancing us with us S105. And by the New York State Controller's Office, Standard Voucher, IC92. Radio Shack, would you like us to leave? Miss Animal, would you like us to leave? Standard Vouchers. Flight 93 is not something I've lived through. Only by Eddie Bauer, 50% off our outerwear and fleece. Winter sale. Enjoy all outerwear and fleece. Shop women's outerwear, shop men's outerwear. Get 50%. Cold weather essentials. Spring forward. New arrivals. Discover the styles and updated favorites built for longer days and warm weather escapes. Only by EddieBauer.com. Verizon Wireless Shop. Support my Verizon. Free 2-day shipping and store pickup on best price guaranteed. Shop deals now. Get 50% off the Moto Z for Droid on Verizon Mary Wireless. Cuatro claim preferencia. AT&T and Singularity got the phone number. Shop my AT&T and support. AT&T Go Phone 4G LTE smartphone starting at $39.99. No annual contract, no credit check. ID invalid. Mr. Presidente, Cuatro claim preferencia. Get $800 in Sprint and Visa prepaid gift cards when you switch 4 lines to Sprint and pick unlimited data, talk, text. Shop now at Sprint, Mary Wireless. Cuatro claim preferencia. T-Mobile. Now with taxes and fees included, why pay hundreds more every year for AT&T Verizon limited plans? Sign up now for T-Mobile One and starting with your February charges. Taxes and fees will be included. That's one price, all in. Is that your name, Aaron? All in. Get a $600 prepaid Visa card. Get $150 Visa prepaid card, MasterCard when you switch to T-Mobile One. That's $600 for the family of 4. It's kind of like tax rebate on what you paid Verizon and AT&T last year. Switch. Smoked butterscotch only from Heather Howard JavaScript. It's back in a savory sweet goodness. Try it hard, iced or blended. Buy 2 or more items and enjoy 20% off your order. Shop now, HeatherHoward.com. Website developers, e-commerce, e-verify, error sites. Do they make these things? We can't say. Nesquik NSA. Shake up the post game. Learn how Nesquik has the right balance and nutrients to help celebrate your little athlete's next game. Next Quick available on strawberry, chocolate, delicious, nutritious, 40% less sugar than most leading drinks, and 70 essential vitamins and minerals. See all products at Nesquik.com. Breakfast is better with the bunny. And by no such thing as a free lunch, your paper trail controller, Thomas D. Napoli, starts with a free lunch. Oh, I'm a big machine kid. Big machine kids. You got it. It's fine. Yeah, big machine. Big kids meal. Burger King. Your paper trail's been made. Let's get to our video. The swearing in the Secretary of Defense, General Mattis.
You may be seated.
Give me extra fries.
Mr. President.
General Mattis, good morning.
Dunford, members of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Good morning from America's
Leadership of the Department of Defense.
Galita.
Men and women of our armed forces. Distinguished guests.
Distinguished guests.
Thank you for being here today for the ceremonial
Thank you for being here for the ceremony
of General James Mattis as the 26th Secretary of Defense of the United States of America.
Good morning.
It is a high honor for me to be with you today.
Oh, give me Nesquik.
You look around this room.
Look around.
We stand in a place of honor.
Place of honor.
A hall of heroes.
We're live in the JW Marriott Hotel. Hilton Checkers.
American patriots are inscribed on these walls. Each of them performed personal acts of valor above and beyond the call of duty.
The call of duty.
The Medal of Honor.
Thank you, Larry Singletary. And in singular.
Humbling for us.
AT&T.
To be among their names. And to be with all of you.
Yeah, the ice cream shake phone
Secretary
number.
Mattis.
We got the phone number.
soon to mark his 50th anniversary.
Good Lord, who gave him the number?
The service of this country. During more than 4
Singular.
decades in uniform, Secretary Mattis commanded Marines at all levels, from an infantry rifle platoon to a
Singular.
Marine Expeditionary Force. He led an
Singular.
infantry battalion in Iraq in 1991, an expeditionary brigade in Afghanistan after the 9/11
Where's Mr.
terrorist
Ketchup?
attack. Went on to lead the first Marine
Yeah, where's
Expeditionary
Mr.
Force,
Ketchup?
Marine Forces in Central Command. As a Joint Force Commander,
Mr. Miracle, where are you?
Secretary Mattis commanded U.S. Joint Forces Command,
Joint
NATO
Forces
Supreme
Command.
Allied Command for Transformation,
Transformation.
U.S. Central Command.
Central
And U.S.
Command.
Central Command, he directed military operations of more than 200,000 soldiers.
Where are the
sailors,
condiments?
airmen,
Condiments.
Coast Guardsmen, Marines, and
Condiments.
Allied forces
James
across the Middle
Dimon.
East.
James Dimon.
And now,
Condiments.
Secretary, your president has
Condiments.
called you to lead
Condiments.
all of the armed forces of the
James
United States.
Dimon.
He and I have the
New
highest
Chase account.
faith in your judgment,
New Chase
your
account.
courage,
New
and
Chase account.
your dedication to this nation. And so, on behalf
Blue Cross Blue
of President
Shield.
Trump, it
Rosary.
is my great privilege to administer to you the oath of office.
Administer to you.
If you would please place your left hand on the
Place your
Bible,
left hand
raise
here.
your right hand, and repeat after
Blue
me.
Cross Blue Shield.
I, James
Oh.
Norman Mattis, do solemnly swear
What is that?
Norman Mattis, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. That I will support
That I will support.
the Constitution of the United States.
United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Against
All enemies, foreign
and domestic.
and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
Bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And the lead do the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
Take this obligation
Without any mental reservation. Or
without
purpose of
any
evasion.
reservation.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully.
That I will well and
discharge the
faithfully.
duties. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office.
Of the office.
I'm about to enter. Of the office.
I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Clap your hands. Today's CDMAYORKREDITCardvardX3.40. We'll be going home X3 dot. You win the money. We have the prices right.
Mr. Vice President.
Oh, who has the prices right?
Thank you very much for your
X3 dot.
confidence in me. And welcome to the
Get your
headquarters
$200,000.
of your military, your old
Military.
military, where America's awesome determination to
Absolutely.
defend itself is on full display. I would just tell you that you've made clear, Mr.
You made
President,
clearly,
your commitment
Mr.
to
Mattis.
strong national defense, and the Americans honored in this hall remind
Miss.
us of our strength as a nation of patriots. On behalf of your department,
On behalf of your
I know that
department.
after more than a decade of war, our
Decade
longer
of war.
those serving today,
Those serving
tested,
today.
and you can count on us all the way.
All the
We're grateful
way.
for you being here, for showing your respect for us on a day when former Secretary
Thank you, Install Zinc
Bill
and Military
Collins, former
Installations,
Secretary
Best
and
Buy,
daily owner here, it's
West
a
Point
reminder
Naval Academy,
that this department
Military Academy,
stands
sorry.
in perpetuity as the defender, as the
Toddlers were there, yes they were.
and as the guardians of the nation.
Canisius was
Thank
there.
you for your confidence in me, Mr. President.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rudy Kipling. No such thing as a free lunch. Not at all.
And it's total confidence, believe me.
Hello,
I'd
Mr.
like
Donald
to
Trump,
first
Roswell Park.
congratulate General James Mattis, now Secretary Mattis. Secretary Mattis has devoted his life
Donald Trump, Roswell
to
Park.
serving his country. He's a man of honor, a man of devotion.
Donald
a man
Trump,
of
Roswell
total
Park.
action. He likes action.
But Lord, they won't help
He's
us
the
with
right
this.
man at the right time, and he will do us all
Roswell Park,
very, very
CEO.
proud. I'm honored to stand here today among so many patriots. You are the backbone of this country. You are the spirit of this nation.
Kenneth S.
In
Johnson.
every sense. The men and women of the United States military are the greatest force
The greatest force.
for justice and peace and goodness
Justice and peace.
that have ever walked the face of this earth.
The face of this earth.
Your legacy exists everywhere in the world today, where people are more free, more prosperous,
JL, how are you
more
doing?
secure because of the United States of America.
Let's skip it.
And you have earned
And you.
ensured for
Absolutely.
our children the glorious birthright of freedom
Look on your
bestowed
screens.
upon
Be
us by God.
Siri.
We stand today in the Hall of Heroes,
Innova.
great heroes, a testament to
Ashura.
the
Cancer
undying
Institute.
courage of those who wear our nation's
Bless.
uniform and who have received the highest distinction, the Medal of Honor.
I know.
This sacred hall, the soul of our nation,
I know.
lives between these walls. These walls tell the
I
story
know.
of those intrepid Americans who gave everything, risked everything,
Risk
and fought with
everything. I know. Oh, good Lord.
everything they had
Good
to
morning.
save their fellow warriors. And warriors they are, believe me, warriors they are. And to save our wondrous liberties and to save this God-blessed land.
We don't
They
need
shed their blood and poured out their
an
love
endocrinologist.
from their hearts to protect our home. We are in awe
Lifetime
of their
health.
valor, tremendous valor,
Oncology.
and we pledge our dedication to every single family
To every single family.
serving our country and our flag. That is why today I am signing 2 executive
Google. Blue Cross Blue Shield.
to ensure the sacrifices of our military are supported by the actions
By the
of our
actions
government.
of our
And
government.
they will always be supported by the actions of our government.
Mr. Robert Cology.
First, I'm signing an executive action
Scott
for the
Sirota.
great rebuilding of the armed services of the United States. Developing a plan for new
Good Lord.
planes, new ships, new resources,
Blue ships.
and new tools
And
for
new
our men
tools.
and women in uniform.
In
And I'm very
uniform.
proud to be doing that.
Round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Scott Sirota. Sprint. Employee
Our
plans.
budget request for Congress.
Is my client an
And I
employee
think
of Sprint
Congress is going to
PCS?
be very happy to see our military strength
Verizon
questioned by no
Wireless.
one, but neither will our
Geico.
dedication
Government
to peace
Employees
in
Corporation.
one piece.
Insurance company.
Secondly, I'm establishing new vetting
Good Lord.
measures to keep radical Islamic
To keep radical Islamic
terrorists out of the United States.
out of the United
America.
States.
We don't want them here.
Oh,
We want to
say,
ensure that
can
we are
you
not
say,
into our country
by the
to bring
dawn's
threats. Our
early
soldiers
light,
are
what
fighting
so proudly
overseas.
we hailed
We
that
only
a
want to admit those
twilight
into our country who will
Blue
support
Cross
our
Anthem
country and love deeply
and
our
love.
people. We will never forget
We
the
will never
lessons
forget
of 9/11,
9/11,
nor the heroes who lost their lives
the
at
heroes.
the Pentagon. They were the best of us.
They were the best of
We will
us
honor them not only with our words,
with our words,
but with our actions. And
but
that's
our
what we're doing
actions.
today. I am privileged to be
I am
here
privileged to be here
with you.
with you,
And I promise
and I promise that
our administration
our
will
administration
always
will
have your back.
always have your
We will
back.
always be with you.
We will always be with you.
And I just want to thank
With
you
our
very
Timberland
much.
backpacks. Give us a push. Push. Give us a push.
I want to just extend a very special
Extend a very special
congratulations to a
congratulations.
great man,
A great
and
man
that's Secretary
and
Mattis.
secretary.
And I think he's going to
And I think he's
lead
going
us
to
so brilliantly.
so
He's
brilliantly.
a tremendous soldier,
Tremendous
always has been.
soldier
He's a
with
general.
the New York
General.
National
Every general
Guard.
that I spoke to, they just, I won't say that they
I
all
won't
said
say
he's our favorite, but
he's
they
our
did.
favorite.
He's our favorite.
He's
He's a
our
special,
favorite.
special man.
Special, special
So I want
man.
to bless him, and God bless you, and God bless America.
God bless America.
And Secretary Mattis, I have
And
no doubt
Secretary
you're going to do
Mattis.
an outstanding job.
An
And thank you very
outstanding
much for
job.
accepting this responsibility. Thank you.
We're responsible for lunch and learn, and no such a thing as a free lunch. In the morning after 8:46 a.m. Breaking news. What kind of breaking news, V-Siri?
So this is the
Flight
recap
11, American
of
Airlines.
United States Armed
And United Flight
Forces.
93. Radio Shack, let us go. The authorization code is 4444444.
In a while.
Computer approved from Bank of America. Good Lord. Any three numbers will work. Any three. Please use form AC 946. Minus 100. 100. 100. Estate example. Exemption. Tax exemption certificate. AC 946. Thank you, Mr. Trump. I know.
And this is the protection of the nation.
Who's information security?
Into the United States. We all know what that
Mr. Sean
means.
Spicer, who does information encryption
From foreign
at ANOVA.
terrorist entry into the
I don't know, but I'm Verizon. There's a Lenovo in me. Lenovo's Pizzeria. Google Lenovo Pizzeria. Oh my god, get this off my screen. Here it is here, Lenovo's. Official pizza of O.J. Simpson. Oh, give O.J. a slice. This is his favorite pizza. It's his favorite slice. Where Western New Yorkers go for pizza and wings. Featuring Orenthal. Good Lord. Give him anchovies and sausage. Extra sausage for him. Absolutely. Sean Spicer. Video. Data video, January 25th, live.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, Mr. Spicer, live.
Moved up the briefing a little today, in deference to the president.
What would you like on your pizza?
Security. As soon as he gets going over there, I'm going to wrap up.
Official pizza of the Buffalo Sabres
we'll try to
and
make sure
Buffalo
to deference
Bison.
To his remarks when he gets there, we'll wrap it up. After
Lord.
briefing yesterday, the president brought leaders of both parties together to discuss.
Look, your tinted windows are too dark.
Nomination of the Supreme Court.
Your tinted windows are too dark.
Productive conversations
371 West Ferry Street. Tinted windows are too dark.
The president
Tinted
also
windows
spoke
are
with
too
Prime Minister
dark.
Modi of India yesterday.
Tinted windows are too
Unfortunately,
dark.
they were able to read out during the briefing,
Italian
so
intent
let me
windows
just
are
let you
too
know that
dark.
during the call, the president emphasized
Italian
that
intent
the
windows are too
United States
dark.
continues to consider India a true
What
friend
kind of
and
intent,
partner
you
in
serious?
addressing challenges around the world. The two
Please use
discussed
state New York
opportunities to
tax
strengthen the
example.
partnership between the United States and
Please
India
use New York
in
State tax
broad
example
areas such as the
exemption
economy,
form
defense.
AC
They also discussed
946.
security in the region of South
Good
and
Lord.
Central Asia. President Trump and Prime Minister
What
Modi
is your
resolved
intent
that the
here?
United States and India should stand shoulder to
United
shoulder
States and
in the
India.
global fight against terrorism.
Let's put a
And
pure
President
genius
Trump
to
looks forward
this.
to hosting Prime Minister
Yeah,
Modi in the
pure
United States
genius.
later
Let's
this
roll
year.
this out. Let's
Today,
just roll it
the
out.
president's focused on fulfilling one of his most
Let's see
significant
this.
campaign promises to the American people
You got a pure
by making
genius. Tax
America safe
example.
again, by taking steps to secure our borders,
Shirley
to improve
Temple. What kind of
immigration
Shirley
enforcement
Temples is going on
inside the
here?
United States. The president intends to sign
We'll
two
have a Shirley
executive orders
Temple
after observing the
example.
swearing in of Secretary of Security, Secretary of
Thank you,
Homeland
Thomas
Security.
DiNapoli.
The first order is the
Mike
border security
Campo.
and immigration enforcement
Olin.
improvements. It addresses long
In
overdue
lieu of
border
Law
security
Day.
issues, and it's the
Yeah,
first
those are
order
quotes. We never
in
forget
that
those
will be to
quotes.
build a large physical
We just
barrier
don't forget
on the southern
them.
border. Building this barrier is more than just a campaign promise.
Who's Trish
It's a
DeWiggin?
common sense first step to really securing our
I'm not
borders.
sure.
This will stem the flow of drugs, crime, illegal immigration
It
into the United
rains.
States. And yes, one way or another, as the president
Thank you,
said
Sarah
before,
Palin.
Mexico will
Trish
pay for it.
DeWitt.
The executive order also provides the dedicated men and women
The dedicated
of
men
the
and
Department of
women.
Homeland Security with the
Your
tools
tints are
they
too
need,
dark, Mr. Sean
the tools and the
Spicer.
resources they need to stop illegal immigration from entering the United States. Under the Constitution, the American people get the final
License
say
plate,
who can and cannot
KTR.
enter our nation. And they say it loud and
KTR.
clearly through our laws. We're going to create more
KTR.
detention space for illegal immigrants along the
MCLZ.
southern border to make it easier and cheaper to detain them and
You.
return them to their country of
The
origin.
country.
We're going to end the last administration's
We're
dangerous
going to end the last
connection
two
to these laws,
administrations,
which has led to the deaths
which has led to the
many
deaths
Americans.
many
We're going to
Americans.
once again prioritize
We're very
the
sorry.
prosecution and deportation of illegal immigrants.
Yeah, we're very
Also,
sorry.
otherwise violated our laws.
You can thank the new
After these
names,
criminals spend time in
the
prison
newest
for crimes
name
they've
in
committed,
news,
they'll get
Galea,
back
old
one-way
televis.
tickets to the country of their origin, and they're
I have the
government
paper
to take it
trail.
back. The second executive order,
An act of
enhancing
Congress.
public safety in the interior of the United States, addresses the
Absolutely.
enforcement of our immigration laws in the United States,
Advance will light years ahead.
and returns the power and
Return to the
responsibility
pound.
to the dedicated men
Dedicated men and
of
women.
the Department of Homeland
The
Security.
Department of Homeland Security, rely from the J.W.
Marriott
Marriott,
enforce the law.
Hilton
These men
Checkers.
and women want to enforce the law, and we're going to help them do that. Federal agencies
Yes, I'll have a glass of water, please.
unapologetically enforce the law. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes, with ice.
We're going to restore the popular
I mean, that was in
successful
advance.
Secure Communities program, which will help ICE agents
Yes, I'll
target
have a
illegal
menu.
immigrants.
What's on the menu today?
The State Department is going to withhold visas and use other tools to make sure countries
To make
accept
sure.
and return the criminals that came from their country.
Yes, I'll try some of that,
We'll
please.
ensure that these countries take those individuals back, and we're going to strip federal grant money from the
Wow,
sanctuary
this is
states and
wonderful.
cities that harbor illegal immigrants.
Harbor illegal immigrants. The American people
Going to have to
going to have to
subsidize
subsidize.
disregard for our laws. Reforming our immigration
Google,
system is on
NFL.
top of President Trump's priority since he announced his candidacy. Now, in just the final first week
The Pro Bowl, Sunday,
Just
January
the
29th,
first week,
AFC
not there
versus
yet, of his
NFC
presidency, the
at
last
5
administration
p.m.
will enforce the rule of law and restore
Mrs.
value
Spicer,
to
give us a
American
clue.
citizenship, our greatest asset in the 21st century.
Our greatest
As to the rest
asset.
of the day schedule this morning, the president started off his day in the Oval Office.
They're a
Carried
president.
out some official
You
duties.
got your Patriot.
This morning, he had the honor to greet now
The
Ambassador
new.
to the UN, Nikki Haley, in his
When the
office
new wear
after the
off.
Vice President swore
When
her
the new
in
wear
in
off.
his ceremonial office.
When the new wear
Across the street,
off.
as one of the most respected
Dr.
governors in the country,
Phil,
Ambassador Haley
Bull.
has a proven track record of
Quotes
bringing
from
people
Dr.
together,
Bull.
regardless of their background or differences, to create
Absolutely.
opportunities for bettering her state and now our nation. The president is pleased that Ambassador
The Pro
Haley, to the
Bowl.
best of my knowledge at least,
New
England
England.
for the Americans throughout this country.
New
And now
England.
she's able to get to work
Why?
representing our nation as our nation's
Aww.
top diplomat. In just a few minutes, the president will be departing the White House to visit the Department
5
of Homeland
p.m.
Security,
California
where,
time.
as I mentioned, he'll attend the swearing in of Secretary Kelly, but then be briefed by FEMA on the storm relief efforts in the Southeast.
Looks like the AFC started.
Business specific to keeping our nation safe. Secretary Kelly has dedicated his life to protecting our
NFC.
country, enlisting in the Marine Corps in 1970.
Enlisted in the 19th
commanding at
Marine
every level,
Corps.
from platoon commander through the corps level
To
and
the corps
combatant
level.
command. He has a sincere commitment to fighting the threat of terrorism inside of our country and ending the dangerous flow of illegal
Patriots,
immigrants through our borders.
hello.
The president's looking forward
The
to
president's
working
looking
with Secretary
forward
Kelly
to.
implement his plans to restore our borders and
Absolutely.
protect our country. For everyone keeping score at home, this brings
The
us up to
Patriot
our
Act,
total
October
confirmations
26th.
of our cabinet level appointees. And as a reminder, the Obama administration had
Good
12
Lord,
during the end
who
of their
invited this
first
fellow
week.
here?
So needless to say, we think Senate Democrats
Who
should
invited
continue
this
to
fellow?
spend some quality time
On the right
getting
side of us.
nominations moved out of the Senate. This afternoon, the president will have his final
Good Lord.
public event anyway, by speaking on the phone.
Why on the
with Secretary
29th?
Bryant. They're going to discuss storm relief and recovery efforts underway in Mississippi
Good Lord.
and any help that
Why?
the governor needs from the federal government. Today, the president also announced
Today, the
appointment of an
thread.
incredibly qualified team
Incredibly
to
qualified
serve under the
team
guidance of White House counsel Don McGahn to address compliance and
to address
ethics
compliance.
matters. This team
Denied.
consists of Stefan Pasatino, Deputy Assistant to the President and Deputy General Counsel of the President, Udom Dillon, Scott Gast, and James Schultz,
Super
as Special
Bowl.
Assistants to the President and Associate Counsel. Together, these esteemed lawyers have decades of experience in
The Pro
political counsel,
Bowl.
serving senators, members of Congress, congressional committees, governors, and federal agencies. The appointment of a team
The
of this
appointment of
caliber
a
at such
team.
high level reflects the critical importance of ethics compliance to President Trump and
Ethics
his administration.
compliance.
Stefan has received the highest praise from party leaders of both sides from whom he has worked with. As former Gingrich said, no one understands the ethics process better
Super
than Stefan.
Bowl.
And as you saw from his tweet this morning, the president is looking into various options to address voter
The
fraud.
old one.
On Thursday, he'll travel to a retreat
Old
with
man
congressional
Winter.
Republicans, where in addition to
No, it's
discussing his legislative
new. The
agenda, he'll
new.
also provide an update
Also
on the actions that
provide.
he'll be taking in the next few days.
Taking the next few
And
days.
finally,
Good morning,
before you
Twitter.
ask,
We love
because I
you.
know it's an issue that's near and dear to me. I was asked yesterday about the status of the invitation of Prime Minister Kenny
I know
from Ireland to visit the United States on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm pleased to announce that the president has extended that invitation.
I know
It
that.
happened actually during the transition period. we look forward to the Prime Minister attending.
How can we help you guys with this?
I'd
Let's
love
skip.
to take some questions. Dave Boyer, Washington Times.
Just skid row this. Skid row. Just skid. You gotta stinky, stinky, marinky, dinky, stinky, da 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 da. Skid row.
I
Next
don't
to
know.
it.
It is not a White House document.
Are you from Skid Row?
Those people who have reported on it.
WTF.
Had a document that was not a White House document.
WTF.
Reported on as a
Are
factual
you from
document. It is not a
Skid
White
Row?
House document. I have no idea where it came from,
WTF.
but it is not a White House document.
Good Lord, WTF.
No.
Who are
I
you?
mean, as I said, it is not a White House
It
document.
is not a White House
So
document.
I'm not sure
Not
where it came
sure.
from or how it originated, but it is not a White House document. I don't know how much clearer I can say.
Good morning, Twitter. We love you. Good morning, Press Pool. We must get to our intro. I'm very excited to do today's show. I'm wearing Savi from head to toe. Take a look. Oh. And I did everything you want me to do. You wanted. Just do it. So I do once. It's on no best. In stores, audio experience, 11 song, motivational speaker, Rich Man, American Universe, World Galaxy. Take the short way. I saved your file. Save me some of that peach cobbler high school digging around. Tweet us very late.
What is their future? I mean, do they continue to apply? Those have
Tweet us via early or late.
will their applications be processed? And with regards to stripping funding,
Tweet us via early or late.
sanctuary cities, what fundings are we talking about?
We want Mr. Spicer to answer this question.
With respect to
Tweet us via early late at FRESH underscore.
does is it directs the secretary
Direct energy, absolutely. Jordan, JORDNZ, every 20 minutes of the hour.
of federal monies.
Remember, I'm speaking long. I'm so sorry. All liquids must be the free Ayala Fix My Life container. Bull on Tuesdays on CBS. Remember 311 18 USC 2511. His line split at Amherst Wilson Farm 711.
On the rest of the president immigration.
MerriweatherA.Law, America's first singing attorney, who made the law sound wonderful the way it should have been. Retroactive law besides everything.
But his priority is first and foremost people who are in this
I
country.
love the song. Close the doors, seatbelts.
Understands, I mean, the president
The music will sink into the sound system. Temperatures on 67 degrees.
understands he has a huge heart.
We're in the 2017 luxury for me toy. You can roll your windows up, you can run those down. You've got Italian intent. 371 West Ferry. I know the research
Situation that many of these children are in.
to get the finer things in life.
His priority with respect to immigration is first and foremost
Pizza.
to do us harm or have committed a crime.
Their intent. What don't they understand?
Jessica Chambers.
Thank you, Just Pizza and the Empire State
I think the president
Ellicott Building.
and other folks to figure out.
You've been dismissed. Pay your $30.
There are a lot of funding
Yeah, here's
mechanisms.
$30 to my first court
At this point,
appearance
his goal was to get the
ever.
department currently has, and then to move forward and work.
Google
with Congress on an
Ellicott Square
appropriation schedule.
Building.
But again, we're here at day 3. It's an issue that he has brought up several times with Congress in terms of making sure that we understand, that they understand the need to make sure that that's included in the
Buffalo.
appropriations process. Francesca.
This is our first court appearance ever. Ellicott Square Building. The Ellicott Square Building is a historic office complex completed in 1896, located in Buffalo, New York, where the former New York State Lottery offices are. This is you won the visa.
He's got that going.
You won.
But he's going through the process. He had a very constructive and productive conversation with Senator.
And this is also where the unemployment office is across the street. Give them a street view, V-Siri.
Principles that they expect, and he was sharing with them
Street view, now loading.
the qualities and
Where's
values that
Dennis?
he expects in a judge.
He's no longer
to serve
here.
on the Supreme Court. I'm not going to go further than
You
that.
got another
Just say
paper trail, New York State Unemployment Division, 227 a week. Here we are. This is another controller clue. Controller. Controller. That sounds so familiar. We don't have clearance to sing it here. It just sounds so familiar.
There's nothing that's come from the White House. absolutely not. I think in some cases,
Here's
I
Swan
know the
Street.
Park Service, for example, over the
Unemployment
weekend, somebody
Office.
who
Controller, New York State,
unauthorized
Unemployment
user had a
Division.
password in the San Francisco office,
227.
and it started retweeting
227.
inappropriate things that were in violation
227 a
of
week.
their
Where's
policy.
Charlie?
And they've directed. I mean, so that again, remember,
First court appearance,
I know
Ellicott
this
Square
happened
Building.
in, the EPA is another example of I think some social media contact.
371 West
The
Ferry.
Anti-Deficiency Act and the Anti-Lobbying
Where's
Act,
Just
it
Pizza?
was a year ago of during the Obama administration, and the
We don't have
inappropriate
clearance to show you
marketing
Just
policies of
Pizza.
President Obama. And I think
Well,
there
but
are
it's
a couple of
here.
these agencies that have had problems adhering
Right
to
where this
their
fellow
own
is here in the
policies.
red.
And I would refer
This
you
is
back
Just
to
Pizza
them,
here.
as to why those things are happening. But
And
I
our
know
court
that they are
appearance is
taking
in this
steps in
building
both of
here.
those two cases to
Good
address
Lord.
inappropriate use of social
You
media.
won the visa. Da, 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 da. You won. Absolutely.
Out to Mayor Emanuel or any Chicago law enforcement
Swan
authorities to
Street.
discuss the concerns that he expressed in his tweet last night?
Well, he
Oh,
met with
here's
Mayor
another
Emanuel
clue here.
during the transition, expressed to him
Oh, we're not out
his
here, no, no.
support for the city, the need to
Well,
deal with the crime and the killings that are occurring in
here's
Chicago.
the New York State
I
Police.
think
They
when
usually
President
park
Obama
outside
was
here.
speaking his farewell address the other day,
They're not here today.
the
Good
same
Lord.
day that the president was in his home
Well,
city.
here's manufacturers and traders.
The president-elect at the time
President-elect,
extended his support to Mayor
manufacturer
Emanuel,
and traders.
to say that the resources of the federal government are here
This is
for
the
you.
end of the key
To
fair
best of my knowledge,
zone.
that return call for help has not occurred. Yeah, John Roberts.
Here's North Division.
Man, I will get to you, but
Washington
but that was
Street.
very, very enthusiastic, and I appreciate it.
Hello, Washington Street.
John.
Our first court appearance. A court appearance could affect two administrations. Your first court appearance can affect two administrations. Your first court appearance can affect two administrations.
Have been deceased or moved or registered in two counties.
George
This isn't
Bush
just about
and
26
Barack
elections,
Obama's
it's about the integrity
presidency.
of our voting system.
Washington Street court appearances could affect two administrations. Good Lord. Here's your $30. Attendant window court appearance.
I think there's a lot of states that
Just
we didn't
pizza.
compete in where that's not necessarily the case.
Express.
Look at California and New York. I'm not sure that those statements
You've
work.
got it.
Look at those two states in particular.
Your tints are too dark. 371 West Ferry.
Campaigned to win the electoral
Good Lord.
college, not the popular vote.
That's the exclusive for today.
Like Iowa, he campaigned
Good.
extensively to win Maine too. And I think if you were campaigning
Mozzarella,
for popular vote,
mozzarella,
with all due
cheese,
respect to my brethren in New
Samore.
England, you don't spend a ton of time in Maine too.
Bon
to get that
appetit.
one electoral vote.
Yeah,
You
bon
would have campaigned
appetit.
more in California, which he didn't. You would have campaigned
John
more in New
Bonet
York,
appetit.
which he didn't.
John
There are
Bonet
big
appetit.
states, very populous states in urban areas where you would have
Selena
spent more
Barnes,
time
Main Place Tower.
campaigning, but he played the game according
Church
to the rules of the game,
station.
which is an electoral strategy. That being said, I think when you look at where a lot of
Let's go down the street here.
a lot of these issues could have occurred,
Look,
in
the
your
trolley.
states, that's where I think we're going to look. But I think there'll be more on that as the week goes
Northwest
on. and we'll be able
Savings
to
Bank
examine
is
that further.
located here. Ellicott Square Building. Featuring Steve Westerberg of Northwest Savings Bank. Steve Westerwoodberg. Westerwoodberg. You've got it here, my first court.
Zero. We have not.
And Daddy's unemployment, 227. Where's my daddy? Where's my
They haven't
daddy?
been directed by us to do anything.
Where's his
I think
daddy?
from what I understand,
Where's
is
his
that they've been
daddy?
told within their agencies to adhere to their own policies. But that directive did not come from here.
Here's the real trade. That's all. We gotta go. We gotta go, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys later. Oh, look, we're in the top of the real trade. Manufacturers.
We've been fairly busy on other things.
Look at the key. Do you guys see the
It's a good
key
question.
here?
I've not asked him that question.
The key goes
I
from
think
here,
my
here,
focus
to
has
North
pretty much
Division.
been
It's like a key.
Getting the job done.
You've got it. We gotta go. This has been Old Televis in the Ellicott Square Building. Our first court appearance could affect two administrations.
Leaders. I mean, his focus has been
His
much more
focus.
focused on getting the job
Yes, on a
done
full
than
Taurus. Tinted
various
windows.
things that get
Absolutely.
completed and unleaded. Hold on, sorry. Lynn,
Check your points. Check your woods.
Not that I want to encourage
Check
anyone else
wood.
to- I'm sure.
The solution is key. Oh, get a chase. Go get you a chase.
fix the horrible
Go
environment.
get you
I
a
will send in the
chase.
feds. Could you perhaps share
The
with me
condiments, James Dimon. Hello, good morning to James Dimon.
federal help that the
Thank you, DOD Ketchup.
agents,
And we gotta go. We'll talk to you guys later.
national guard, and what factors